am here at my church in their prayer garden. I come here pretty much every day after work. My first job. I have 2 jobs. Technically, it's considered my second job. But first of all, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Today has been a good day so far. It was a busy day at my second job that I was at this morning, and I was able to get off a bit early, so I decided to come to the prayer garden at my church. I'm sure you guys can hear the lovely background sounds, and I'll go ahead and flip the camera soon and show you guys where I'm at here. It's a gorgeous prayer garden. I have been diving into my faith as a Christian as of lately, heavily. It's something that I've always grown up with, but I've never truly embraced fully. And I feel like with my life in its current state, and with all the hardships that I'm currently going through, have been through, and probably going to go through as well in the future, I'm just kind of learning as I'm going through these things and getting older that your faith is so incredibly important, and establishing that connection with God, Jesus, is very important, because what is life if not with faith? You're allowed to believe whatever you want to believe, of course. There's so many different religions and beliefs in the world that, I mean no disrespect to anybody of any differing beliefs out there, but I think faith in general is important, no matter what it is that you believe in. Because life is just so full of hardship and so full of evil and bad things, bad people, that it could be easy to get sucked into a path that is not meant for you and your highest good. I'm very big on humanity and just treating people with kindness, love, respect. And I just feel like, despite the fact that I grew up in a Christian household and was raised with a Christian faith and come from a culture of Christian faith, that I personally just align with Christianity and its beliefs and everything that comes along with it. So anyways, I have been coming to my church's prayer garden pretty much every day now for, close to 2 weeks now. I'm new at the church here. It's only been 3-ish weeks, maybe rounding out a month, since I've been a member. And I love it. It's an amazing church. For privacy reasons, I'm not going to give the name of the church, but it is an amazing church. It's been awesome so far, and every week I find myself looking forward to coming and worshiping on Sunday and being in the Lord's house and just feeling His love and His light and the positivity from everyone around me. And it's been a game changer, really. It's just really nice to be able to be in an environment where your optimism and your positivity and your faith and your love is appreciated and upheld, and your cup is filled, so to speak. Because unfortunately life is full of a lot of energy vampires and people who not only take but tend to deposit a lot of negativity in us. And it's nice to be able to be in an environment where I know that maybe not every single person, because I don't know everybody's intentions, but for the most part, I have yet to encounter a single soul here at my church that I feel is not of pure intention and good intentions. So it's nice to be surrounded by such positive, loving people who can uplift one another, even if they don't know you. So it's been tremendously healing. And each week, like I say, I look forward to Sunday and just connecting more and being in my peace. And when I come to the prayer garden here, I typically will like to do my daily little 5-minute, less than even, devotionals through the Bible app that I've downloaded. If you're someone of Christian faith, or just faith I highly recommend downloading the Bible app. It's great. It gives you a verse of the day, and along with that verse, it comes with a little devotional where you watch a 2-second little clip where somebody in the community, a reputable person within the community, is featured, and they break down the verse and its meaning, and you do a little prayer exercise afterwards as well. So there's so many features in that app, and it's such a wonderful app that I'm still exploring and discovering myself here, but it's been great. So it's really amazing, how your mind can shift just simply by taking a few minutes out of your day to focus on something that's greater than you, bigger than you, more positive than the typical outlook that we might have on our lives, especially when things are not going well. So that's been very, very healing for me. Also, my church has been giving out these little gratitude journals for the upcoming holiday of Thanksgiving. And of course, the whole purpose of Thanksgiving is within the name, to give thanks and to be grateful. So this journal was curated by the members of my church. I believe the lead pastor wrote the journal. So I've been filling that out, and it's been a very therapeutic experience to be able to carve out the time and, like I said earlier, just focus on positivity and essentially rewiring and retraining your brain to focus on the good things and to not be caught up in the negativity and the drama and just all of the heaviness of life. So the way that the journal is designed is that each day in the month of November is a prompt where you'll read a passage. It'll give a little summary and an explanation or description, if you will, and it will tie it back to the general theme of the majority of the month of November for my church, at least, which is gratitude and giving thanks. So then you're encouraged to kind of respond to the prompt that they give you for the day, and just share your thoughts and jot down a couple of opinions and how you feel. And it's essentially just a way to get people to write their feelings out, to connect with their inner selves, to connect with God, to connect with the angels, the positive energies, of course, Jesus, God, reconnect with your faith. It's been amazing. I love it. And we're halfway through the month of November already, which I cannot believe. We're past the halfway point, actually. But I'm looking forward to the holiday. I'm looking forward to spending time with family and just continuing my journey in my faith. So enough of my ramblings. Let me show you this beautiful garden that I'm in, and maybe you guys can take a few minutes out of your day as I show you these clips to challenge yourselves. And even if you're not a religious person, I challenge you to take the next few moments to yourself to kind of reflect in a positive way and count your blessings and things in your life that you can be grateful for, and just be thankful for those things, and take deep breaths and try to block out a lot of the negativity that's going on or that you might be going through right now. So enjoy the next minute or two while you do that. I apologize for the sirens in the back. Literally, as I hit record, they started wailing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed those few clips, and I hope it was a little therapeutic for you, and you were able to take a few moments to yourself just now. Thank you for participating if you did, and if you didn't, that's totally fine. Just wanted to film this little clip of me at my prayer garden. So, yeah. Hello again. I just got out of the shower. So, I decided to come into my room to have a minute to myself, and I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about the topic of faith. I know that earlier today I took a clip of me at the prayer garden at my church, which was literally 2 seconds ago for you guys. It's YouTube magic for you. I have been in the process of slowly making my way through the Bible, reading the Bible. I just finished the book of Genesis, first book in the Bible. I have been reading and following along via audiobook as well, just because I just move around too much in my day to physically sit down and dedicate to reading organically. So thanks to my church's mobile app and the Bible app, I have 2 different free audiobook versions of the Bible. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my personal Bible that I purchased not too long ago. And I just recently bought a carrier, I guess you can call it, like a mini suitcase, like basically like a containment device for my Bible. I don't know what you'd call it, but it's a faux leather case that I got off of Amazon. And it's got a little zipper in the front here, and the zipper obviously going around the side. It comes with a handle, a very soft faux leather, and it's got like a really pretty applique imprint on the front here of like some greenery or some leaves. But I recently purchased this, and the Bible that I'm reading, the version I should say, is the NLT, the New Language Translation. From the research that I did looking into reading the Bible for the first time, I basically found that a lot of people recommend starting with the NLT version because it's the most modern when it comes to translating the language of the Bible. So far from my experience reading this version, it's been extremely digestible, and there really has not been any issues in terms of understanding what is being said. So the audiobook versions on both of my apps is also set to the NLT version as well. But this is the Bible that I purchased. It's super pretty. I know it's super low light in here because I'm just sitting with my little string lights on. I just wanted something a little bit more like calm and dimly lit. But this is the Bible that I've purchased. I'm trying to remember the brand. Tyndale is the brand, right? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's the Tyndale brand NLT, and I guess there's an app called Filament that a lot of brands that manufacture Bibles are, I guess, part of, where you can do like daily devotionals through it. You can do another audio version of the Bible through the app as well. And there's like interactive features in the app where you can like physically take pictures of whatever page you're on or whatever verse or scripture that you're reading in the Bible, and it will like take you to a little breakdown of it in the app. So that's really cool. I recently ordered these Bible tabs, again off of Amazon, that are super cute. I started to tab my Bible, but they're like this really pretty neutral color set with gold, like reflective gold foil lettering. So I've started to tab my Bible. I don't know if you can see there, but I started to tab so that way you can just kind of open up to a random book in the Bible and know that it will take you directly to that page. So I'm not done with that. I still have the rest of the Bible to do. I guess I can show you my case. This is pretty much just for anybody who's interested in practicing their faith and getting into reading the Bible. I'm all new to this, so I'm just kind of regurgitating the information that I've found with my research personally, getting into more of my faith. So this is the Bible of my choice that I purchased, and if you are curious about this specific edition or brand, this is what the inner pages look like in terms of the layout, the size of the text. It doesn't really have a lot of room on the sides of the page for annotations and stuff, which kind of sucks, but I am going to be purchasing these clear post-it notes from Amazon soon, so that way I can stick them in there and write my notes if I need that extra space. But that's the Bible. And then these are the highlighters that I looked into as far as like what would be sufficient enough. And I know that sounds funny, but pages in the Bible are so thin. They're very thin. So you can't just use like a run-of-the-mill highlighter, because it will bleed through probably multiple pages, not just the one, but multiple pages. So I did a lot of research trying to find what brand of highlighter or types of highlighters I can use for my annotative purposes that I knew wouldn't bleed over into the next page. It's called the Zebra Midliner Creative Marker. I guess they're not even technically highlighters, they're creative markers, but they're dual-ended and they have a pointed tip and then a chiseled tip, and obviously you'd use the chiseled tip for the highlighting. And then I think this is like the neon pack that I got. So they're like soft pastel neon colors like pink, yellow, green, orange, and then blue. I've started to annotate my Bible. I've been mostly highlighting things that have stood out to me so far. And then I should probably show you the inside of my carrier here. This is the inside of it. So as you can see, it's got a pocket here for storage. It's got like little areas if you want to put like any cards. It's got like some pen pockets here. This is a complimentary bookmark that came with my Bible tabs that I ordered. And then on this side, you have some netting here if you want to put anything in there. And then you have not one, not two, but three beautifully marked and colored ribbons to be able to bookmark multiple pages or chapters that you might be reading at once. And then on the insides here, you've got the sleeves for the for each of the cover pages, front and back of the Bible, to slide in there. I've been really wanting to try and consistently carve out time throughout my days and weeks and months to go to like a coffee shop or a really nice quiet space, preferably somewhere outdoors and in nature, where I can take my Bible, I can take my app and my little earbuds, and I can sit and annotate and read and do some devotionals as dedicated time to kind of just connect with the Word, with God, with myself. I know I started reading at the book of Genesis, but I think I want to push pause on that and dive into Proverbs, because I have heard that Proverbs is a really great place to start if you haven't read the Bible. I also want to apologize for not giving fair warning, I guess you can say, in the beginning of this video, to let you know that I will be talking about my faith and my faith related stuff. So if this isn't for you, then I apologize. I guess I would just, you know, recommend you skipping this video and then just hanging tight for the next one. But I uploaded my last video and I gave fair warning on that, saying that I'm going to be talking about anything and everything unfiltered, unedited. So this is just, again, chronicling my life, my video diaries, just speaking what comes to mind and what I want to talk about. And right now I want to talk about this. So I've been listening to a lot of faith-based music as well. There's an amazing band that plays at my local church that makes some amazing, really good worship songs, and they were recently handing out free CDs of their songs that are also available on Spotify to listen to, but I had grabbed one of those CDs and I've been listening to it in my car because my car is old enough to where it still has a CD player. And then through listening to their album on the their YouTube page algorithm. It just kind of sent me into recommended videos as YouTube does. And I ended up finding a Christian music-based musician named Cross Gray. I'll have to link him in the description down below. This is completely like, you know, not sponsored. I don't know this person. I'm not being paid to endorse them or whatever. Like, this is just genuinely me sharing a discovery as a human being. But I recently discovered his YouTube channel and his music and the, I guess, albums and singles, I guess you can say, that he has produced thus far. And it is amazing music. If you were into like the indie folk genre of music, you're gonna love it. He has an amazing voice, and I'm not even kidding when I tell you he literally sounds like worship music version of Post Malone. Like, he has such an uncanny resemblance, his voice does at least, to Post Malone's voice. It's not exact, but he has his similar singing style, I guess you can say. But if you're into that, then I think you would really enjoy his music. Again, I'll link his channel and his music in the description below. I'll also link the Bible that I purchased. I'm going to do my best to try to find it, as well as the cover, the Bible cover, and these pens or highlighters that and the tabs that I purchased off of Amazon. So if you're curious, you can go ahead and just check out the link in the description. Maybe I'll start an Amazon storefront and just be one of those people that has a cool little Amazon storefront tab. I think that's like so fun. But I will be linking all that in my description if you're curious for your own personal self. But yeah, so that's kind of been my journey thus far. I have yet to do my little gratitude journal. I know I took it with me to the prayer garden, but the sun was coming out and it was getting really hot, so there's like no coverings in that area, and it was just like starting to really beam down on me, and I could like feel my flesh bubbling. So I was like, okay, I don't want to stay in here too long. Plus the different medications that I'm taking make me photosensitive, so I knew I couldn't be out in the light for too long, even though I was wearing SPF. But that's going to be a whole nother conversation that I can dive into, talking about my skincare and my skin issues and the medication that I'm on, and just tracking my progress with my skincare as well. But yeah, I've just been really excited to dive into my faith and to really spend some time looking inwards and connecting with God and connecting with myself, and just increasing the percentage of positivity in my life and suppressing or abolishing or whatever it is that you do to rid or cleanse of negative energy. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I wanted to vlog a little bit more today, but my day has been kind of a mix of like super busy and also super lazy. I was extremely tired coming home from my second job today, and I wanted to take a nap so bad, and I did sleep for like maybe an hour-ish, but it was just one of those naps where it's like I desperately want to sleep, and even though I was able to get some sleep, like my body was just like fighting it. So that put me in like a lethargic mood, and I was just like, ugh. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna be relaxing for my night. So I'll see you in the next clip.
From my volition, I let it turn to ash. Now I can show